less than you currently are. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I notice a lot of people, they will often, and I've noticed myself in the past, even though I'm not a talkative guy, there are moments when I talk to people, I say a bunch of stuff, and then I actually end up regretting it. And honestly, I don't think it has much to do with the amount or the volume of you speaking. It's not about that, but it's just about choosing what you are going to talk about to whoever it is, even if it's a small conversation, if it's a prolonged conversation with whoever the heck it is, a girl, a man, a woman, whoever, right? You want to make sure that your words have some value to it so that people actually listen. One thing I've noticed is, especially if there's a person who just constantly keeps yapping all the time, people will start to value your words or your opinions a lot less, because they know that you're just going to be there and you're going to be saying stuff no matter what. When you start to become a little more reserved in terms of the way you speak or what you speak, when you say something, people will actually start to listen and they will take you seriously. And when you say those words, it'll be a lot more valuable than if you were just to yap and just, keep talking about stuff the entire day. Obviously, I'm not telling you to, shut your mouth and be quiet the entire time if that's not your personality. But at the same time, watch or look after what you're actually saying to people. There are multiple reasons why. One, you could literally say hurtful things. I've noticed so many times, and I've experienced it myself. People will say hurtful things and, they'll kind of laugh it off in a funny manner. They think it's funny when it's actually not. It's a big insecurity for you. They'll say something and it'll actually hurt you on the inside. You need to be careful for that. And the other thing is, tell me one person that you've seen who actually speaks a lot, almost constantly yaps the entire day, and people actually values them and values their words a whole lot, and people take them seriously. It often does not happen. It literally often does not happen. I remember there used to be guys in my class who, they used to almost be the class clowns, literally do whatever it takes to get people's attention. And it used to be funny, okay, you laugh a couple of minutes here and there, but at the end of the day, when it comes to, a discussion or whatever, people don't take that person seriously. They don't take them seriously at all. So the point of this video is literally from now on, when you're going to have a conversation with anyone, start to almost think of what you're going to say. And I would say this for literally anything outside the people that you're most comfortable with. Let's say your family, your friends that are like extremely close to you and you've been with for years perhaps, who know you inside out. That them, it's fine, because you have that bond that's been created over a period of time. No matter what you say, you can't really shake that bond. Whereas for people that you don't see very often, or new people, just constantly be conscious of what you're saying to them. And I know it may seem like, okay, when you start actually doing it, you may feel like I have to literally think about what I'm going to say every single time. I know it may feel like that. The more you practice it though, you're going to get better at it, and the less you're going to regret what you say. I know, regardless of if people agree to this or not, there are things that we do as human beings, or things that we say as human beings, when we're having a conversation, especially with people that we like, and then an hour or two later, after we're done with the conversation, after you have that conversation, you actually regret quite a few things that you said. And often these things that you regret, that person that you're speaking to or you spoke with, they may not even think about it, that it may not even stuck with them, and it might not have even been stuck with them in their head. They may not even remember it, but yet you regret saying it. You feel like, for some reason, it could be disappointment, you feel like you've said something too personal, whatever it is, right? For some reason, you kind of regret saying that thing. This is why you need to be more conscious of what you actually start to say. And once you do this, the biggest thing I can tell you is people will really start to value you a whole lot more, especially in terms of what you say. They are going to take you a lot more seriously than just a clown that just yaps all day.